Hello everybody, welcome. Matt and I are here today and we're going to be doing a Pokémon Shield Nuzlocke.
One of my favorite series.
One of them. I think next to Minecraft, Pokemon is one of my favorite games.
Well, it's gotta be. Like, when did we start playing this?
My first time playing Pokemon was Pokemon Yellow, and I think I stole that card from my cousin Jeffrey.
I remember getting Pokemon Leaf Green when I was 10. Played the hell out of that.
I can't remember how old I was when I played Yellow.
I used to absolutely adore Pokemon, and then I fell out of it for like a couple of years. So I think the last one that I played before really getting out of the series was like White, and then I never picked it up again until Sword.
I think I've played at least one version of every generation of Pokemon so far. And I don't think I've played any of the side games.
I played Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, Blue Rescue, and I played, let me think. Sure, I played other ones besides that one, but can't be certain. Yeah.
I think it'd be fun to get the Mystery Dungeon remakes for the Switch and play that.
Yeah, they are really fun. That was really, like, forward thinking, because they were like, we can have a DS game and a Game Boy game. So I think Mystery Dungeon was the only game pair that was released on two different consoles. Because Red was on the Game Boy, so you were supposed to be able to plug your Red cartridge
into the bottom of the DS Lite.
Oh, we're just ignoring this epic showdown between Ryan and Leon.
Anybody that's played the game knows what's going on. Ryan gets wiped out by a flaming Charizard.
A Godzilla Charizard. Well, doesn't he? Yeah, because Ryan's kind of stupid. He's like, I'm going to send this Steel type up against this Fire type.
Thing is, Dragon resists fire.
Really?
Yeah.
So does that mean...
I think it's neutral damage.
Duraludon is just tanking?
Not really tanking. It's just neutral damage. And I think Steel resists Dragon.
It's a walking contradiction.
Yeah.
Just dragon parts falling off. It's like, oh, the Steel...
Could you pass me my tablet, please? I need to put on an episode timer.
Oh, sure.
Thank you.
I'm looking at
Hello.
I'm looking at my Samsung Galaxy S51.
S51. The, on its last legs, BlackBerry playbook.
Remember when BlackBerry was like taking its last couple of strides to try to stay relevant? They made that Passport.
What, the Passport? I never heard of that one.
It was literally the size of a passport. Like, it was more square.
Okay.
Which was really weird because people were like, how do I use the internet on this? It's either too wide one way or too wide the other way. Remember when phones tried to be really, really cool and they were like, we have a Facebook button? Because there was a phone that just had like a button and you pressed it. A little tiny Facebook logo button. And it brought you right to Facebook.
I did not know that. And yeah, my first experience with a cell phone was a Samsung Slide that was secondhand.
Oh, were those the ones that like you flipped them sideways and you popped the keyboard out?
Yeah.
My mom had one of those. It was really ironic because you never text. If anyone's questioning what the bubbling is, I'm drinking water. I'm not doing bong hits.
I hope it's been a minute. Because that's a no word.
What do you mean? I hope it's been a minute. What do you mean?
Yeah, because like, if you say anything that would be demonetizable in the first minute, you get picked off by the algorithm.
So after 10 minutes, I can say whatever I want.
After 1 minute.
Has it been a minute yet?
I don't know. Let's just
let's be extra safe about this.
Careful. I can't look at my trainer card.
Because you don't have one yet.
Yeah. How am I supposed to know my trainer ID number?
Why do you need to know that?
Because you need that for, that's like one of the optional rules for a Nuzlocke. the last number of your trainer ID chooses what your starter is. Like,
Really?
Yeah, 0 is you get to choose any of them. 1 through 4. Yeah, 1 through 1, 2, and 3 is grass. 4, 5, 6 is fire, and 7, 8, 9 is water.
So when I played this, I had a Cinderace. And I think you had...
I chose Grookey.
You had a Rillaboom.
It's the monkey meme.
Monkey. You had Kong. I like Cinderace.
I forgot that I named it Kong because I dropped it after I finished the game and started breeding.
Oh no, I was just making a King Kong joke.
Yeah, I did name it Kong, I think.
I need to still finish this game because I got up to like the Crown Tundra and then I just stopped playing it. I don't know what I picked up.
Where to go. Okay, I figured it out. I'm sorry I interrupted you. What were you saying?
Huh?
I'm sorry I interrupted you.
I said I got into the Crown Tundra and halfway through I was like, I don't want to do this anymore. I don't know what I picked up instead. I have this bad habit of getting halfway through a game or right close to the end of a game and then being like, I want to play something else.
Oh yeah, like it's burnout mostly.
Yeah, because you play and play and play and play and play. I feel really sorry for some of my games, like Luigi's Mansion 3. I bought that game, I got up, like, I want to say, maybe towards the end of the first third of the game. It's a long-ass game. And then I just stopped. I got up to the Mechanic Ghost, and I was like, meh. Well, also because my Joy-Cons got really drifty.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm playing with, like, a PDP Smash Brothers GameCube controller.
Yeah, I've replaced 2 sets of controllers, and it sucks. Because they're like $90 a pair.
Miyamoto, fix your shit. I mean, I love you, man. You made Zelda and Pikmin and Mario and stuff, but really, guy, fix your shit.
Do better, Nintendo. We're calling you out. Are you trying to throw up a blood sign?
I'm trying.
Somebody call the hospital. Matthew's throwing up blood. This town has barely any houses. How are this many people living in it?
It's called Britain. It's called overpopulation, underhousing, and people have got a roommate. Okay.
Many roommates. It looks like, and children.
Well, I mean, you're living in Wedgehurst. What are you gonna do except have kids?
Ooh, that looked like a little bit of lag.
Galar trainers are like the weakest and the strongest in the world.
Why is that?
Okay, they're really strong because this is the first game that I've sat there and had no trouble grinding. I've had to literally try to keep my Pokemon under particular levels. It is so difficult sometimes to just not over-level your Pokemon. So by that logic, if it's so easy for these people to level up their Pokemon and their Pokemon are still this pathetic level at particular points in the game, they're the weakest trainers.
Okay.
But, theoretically, they could be the strongest because you could, anybody just goes to those Dynamax raids, gets those XP candies, and all of a sudden you've got millions upon millions of level 100 Pokemon. Like in old games, it was hard to get your Pokemon up to level 50. And now it's like, oh, let's go do some raids, get some XP candies.
And plus, money's really easy to get, and supplements are really cheap, like the carbs and iron.
Oh yeah, especially when you get to the Crown Tundra, and then you upgrade your dojo, and then you just get a vending machine for the stuff.
10 times cheaper. And then you got the mint so you can change natures. And then they added the ability patch so you can have the hidden abilities of all the Pokemon.
It's just like a nicotine patch.
Just slap it on their arm.
I kind of liked this.
Oh yeah, it's a very nice animation.
It's kind of cute. It shows off the Pokemon really nicely. It's a nice little citrus berry there.
Some chaos.
By this logic, Sobel made itself cry.
Pretty much.
I'm gonna sell you into slavery. And I'm gonna take the third one. And I'm going to roid you up and MMA you out.
Insult to injury. I'm not even going to take money for it. It's all for the thrill. Alright, so I suppose we're probably we don't really have anything to randomly pick, do we?
No, you want to just do a random number generator?
Sure, if I can get one up on the tablet.
I stole your D10 too, so...
Yeah, you have my full dice set.
I'm sorry you were trying to play Vampire the Masquerade. And you get all the D10s you get. Do you have just Korean candy over there?
No, that's noodles.
Oh, noodles. Lit. Remember when you used to make that, like, noodle and egg stuff? When you had
the homemade noodles I make?
Oh, dude. Dude, you could open a restaurant and serve shit like that. I'd be the first one to, like, haul my drunk ass in there every night. Come on, man, I need noodles. You're like, frig's sake, Matt.
I got 3, so it's grass.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
I'm going through it again with another Grookey. We gotta nickname it.
Kong's too easy.
Yeah. And Monkey's too easy.
Bonham.
Bonham?
Yeah. No, back. H.
B-O-N-H?
Yeah, E-M.
Why is that?
John Bonham. Drummer for Led Zeppelin.
Okay. Excuse me.
In my opinion, the best drummer who ever lived.
Oh, yeah?
And he died in an alcohol bender.
Ooh.
Alcohol and drug bender. He's the reason Led Zeppelin had to break up. Because they couldn't do it without John Bonham. But I mean, you listen to that music. That's held together by their drums. And that amazing wail that Jimmy Page had.
It's really weird that they started giving your rival the Pokemon weaker to yours.
I started calling your rival your Wyval after Gen 5. It seems like the last, like, actual threatening rival was in Gen 4.
Yeah, I guess...
He's just double fisting those kebabs, man.
Yeah. I guess in X and Y, the rivals weren't very competent.
Okay, well, let's say... I want to say it like this, right? Gary. When Gary showed up in your first Pokemon game, he was a threat.
Yeah,
he was dangerous. He had actual good Pokemon.
He had Executor, Arcanine,
Kadabra. Well, he did an Alakazam later on, didn't he?
I can't remember.
He did definitely in Leaf Green, I'm very sure.
Yeah.
Then you had Silver in Gold and Silver as I played Heart Gold and Soul Silver. He had some pretty, like, good Pokemon.
Oh, yeah.
And then I never played a Gen 3 game because I started playing, like, during the Gen 1 remakes. So I never had a chance, I had the chance to play a Gen 3 game.
You didn't really have much of a rival in Gen 3, but you had the male or female counterpart, and then you had Wally.
Okay.
And Wally started off with the Ralts.
Yeah. That you help him catch. I did watch a Let's Play of it. A little bit of it.
I think you only fight Wally like 2 or 3 times.
Now Gen 4's rival, he had like a Heracross and stuff.
You had 2 rivals in Gen 4. Bianca and Sharon?
No, that's Gen 5.
Gen 5.
Because Diamond and Pearl.
Oh yeah,
Gen
you had
4.
Barry in Gen 4. I'm getting numbers wrong.
Gen 5, you had Sharon and Bianca. Now this is when I start calling them rivals, because Sharon is your rival. Bianca is, why are you even here? And then, let's see, Gen 6 was... That was... Kalos?
Yeah.
I never played Kalos.
Yeah, you had
You
had 4 rivals in Kalos.
It's X and Y, right?
Yeah, you had 4 rivals then. One of them was supposed to be was the female or male counterpart. It was supposed to be like your character. And then you had one guy the big tubby guy that focused mostly on dance moves, like swords dance and pedal dance.
Okay.
And he wasn't that much of a competent trainer. And then you had the guy that was just filling out his Pokédex, and then you had the little girl that I don't know what she was doing.
Again, why are you here? So then after you had... After X and Y... So that's...
After X and Y was Sun and Moon.
Sun and Moon. And that definitely was why are you here.
You choose the grass, they choose the water.
And that's when, in my opinion...
But then you get Gladion as a sort of rival.
I guess.
Who had Type Null and then Silvally.
See, here's the problem. Like, as I'm watching this battle, right, you just gain 2 levels.
Yeah.
That is so quick.
You fight the Lulu and then you get the super effective move against the starter.
And I kind of get it. It's supposed to be like, oh, hey, here's your super effective move to use. But, like, it's just, like, we never had those. I felt like an old man. We never had these luxuries back when we played our old games.
The first one is like, here's your pacifier, and then they give you the super effective move. It's like, then you can have your Baba after that. Yeah, I'm not gonna do any EV training because that'll probably make it way too easy, and that's just a lot of grinding.
Like, I mean, the only way to get any challenge out of Sword and Shield is to pretty much Nuzlocke it.
Yeah.
Like, I love this game. I love playing it, but honestly, I think SoulSilver is always going to have my heart. And I don't... I
That's
think...
mostly because of the Pokemon following you and your favorite starter.
Yes, I love Cyndaquil. He is my little baby. He's got an adorable snout.
And then Legends, you get to start with a Cyndaquil.
Which is why I'm buying Legends. If I have any money left. SoulSilver has a really special place in my heart because I was in early high school. And I can remember my parents said, if you get a 90 or higher on this science test, hard science test, we'll buy you any game you want. And I got like a 93. And I was so pumped. And yeah, I'm still Gen 2er. Like, because some of my favorite Pokemon come out in Gen 2. I mean, Cyndaquil obviously is my favorite. Centrant is adorable. I would have 10. I would have 10 Centrants. Caesar. He has such a hard upgrade.
Oh, yeah.
Such a hard up. Like, I love Scyther, but I love Caesar. They brought out so many really good just evolution Pokemon. And baby Pokemon are just so adorable. A lot of them are really cute. Actually having eggs was great in Gen 2. It was on the Game Boy Color. Donphan. I thought Donphan was a really cool looking Pokemon.
Mm.
And definitely SoulSilver sold it with that whole walking behind animation thing.
Totally.
Which I'm so happy that they brought it back in this game. But I feel like because it's a 3D free flow movement, it loses something. Because I loved in SoulSilver to watch my Pokemon walk behind me. It was really, really cool.
And you get to interact with them too.
Yep. Really, really, really cool. And I caught my first shiny in SoulSilver.
Oh yeah, you called me for it.
I did call you for it because I was pumped. I was walking along doing nothing smart because at that time on the save file I still have, we were doing a little bit of a competitive that you immediately took over because you just counted. You counted cards for that stupid genie, and there was nothing I was able to do about it. And that was the first game I actually got serious and bred Pokemon. Because I remember, like, I caught an Abra at Goldenrod City, and I sat there and I kept hatching Abra until I got one with a modest nature. And I did the same thing with Magikarp. When I got to the Lake of Rage, or whenever, I think it was long before that actually, I caught a Magikarp. I got an adamant Magikarp. And I just kept doing that for most of my team.
And then I taught Dragonite Thunder.
And then you just walked all over all of my Pokemon.
It's like, and you're like, I got you now. And then you use Rain Dance. Like, oh, okay. And I use Thunder.
I don't know what I was setting up for.
You were trying to get me with a really strong Aqua Tail.
Oh, yeah, because I remember... Because, like, SoulSilver, when they brought out the big books, like, every Pokemon game has the big Pokedex books. SoulSilver had one that walked you through all of the post-game, taught you all about competitive, good moves, best Pokemon for stats for each type. We just got our Sword Boy... that's a Shield Boy.
Shield Boy. Shield Doggo.
Yeah, so I bought that book. And that was a big investment when I was at that age.
Oh, yeah.
And I remember going through it and going, yep, I'm getting a Gyarados, I'm getting this, I'm getting that. I had a lot of fun.
That's the end of the episode, it looks like.
Yeah, we're just going to end it with me chatting.
Oh, yeah.
And this dog looking at us.
Oh, yeah. Thank you for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.
Bye, y'all.
Ooh, that lemon.
Kind of feels like I'm doing a bong hit, too.
Except like when you're taking a hit off a bong.
And you would know.
I've done it, yeah. You're not going to get water in your mouth. It just sounds like it.